not really by plan, I ended up just outside Marietta, Oklahoma today, out here at Lake Murray State Park. Not even going to go into what brought me here. This is just where I ended up. Never been out here before. And it looks like they might actually have some pretty neat stuff. So we're going to take a little bit of a look around. Haven't done a nature thing in a while. Looks like they got a little trail there. May try it too. So let's go over here and take a look at this first. So the guy that built this has built some of the structures at some very notable parks in the United States. I don't know if we'll be able to get into this or not. Yeah. Well, apparently it's just protecting like something. I thought this was like a little cabin or something, but that's a nice little structure to just basically be covering like a water meter or whatever that was. It stinks in there, I'll tell you that. See there the stone that was used. Pretty neat little place. That may just be a water tower. Go ahead and take a closer look anyway. Oh, okay, there we go. That's a water tower and a nearby pump house. So that's a pump house, okay. And well were vital to the park's cabins and lodge during the initial years of operation. These structures were abandoned in the mid-1950s when a new water treatment facility was built for the park and lodge. So I guess these weren't that's what it looked like in 1935. So I guess they weren't actually using these. These are just kept here for historical purposes. Okay, let's take a little walk down our trail here. I have no idea where this leads, what to expect. I did see there's a little information sign over there, so maybe they have some points of interest along the way. I guess I can tell you how I ended up here. I had to go to Gainesville, Texas today on business, and I thought, well, since I'm going that way, I've got plenty of abandoned and paranormal. Okay, hang on to say, this is just talking about the trees of central Oklahoma. This is prior to white settlement. This region's prairie grasslands were separated by dense, almost impenetrable hardwood forest. Early day explorers called this forested region the cross timbers because travelers had to cross through forest to reach the open prairie. Stretching from Kansas to Texas across Oklahoma, the cross timbers region covers sandstone hills and tight clay soils. Post oak, blackjack oak, and black hickory are among the drought-resistant trees which grow in this forest. Okay, so some strong trees here in Marietta on Lake Murray. But like I say, I had to go to Gainesville, Texas, and I thought, well, there's a Tucker Tower in Ardmore. And I've got plenty of, this ain't much of a trail either. I've got plenty of abandoned and paranormal videos kind of in my pocket. I need to come up with a couple of different kind of videos. I thought, well, I haven't done an outdoorsy thing in a while. I know there's some people that like that. Do me good to get out and walk around a little bit. And then that tower is pretty neat too. I thought, well, I'll go do that, but I got a late start. I thought, well, by the time I get to Ardmore, the Park closes at like 4:30 in the afternoon. Ooh. Sorry, spider web. I don't want to rush through it because I've never been there either. Don't really know what to expect. Don't want to rush myself with it. Stop and take a look around here. Kind of in here, that wind's blowing. You can see the trees moving, but where I'm at, it's kind of still. And I had to be back in Gainesville by 5:30. So I thought, well, I'll just drive around. Went through Thackerville, took a little side road there that I'd never been on. Actually saw a abandoned trailer house that looked like it had been on fire at one time or another. I was like, no, I don't need another one of those. And so I just kept going, and next thing you knew, there was a sign that said Lake Murray. So here I am. And it looks like this trail may very well end at the water, so we'll just go ahead and follow this along. This is a lot different than the place in Plano I went to that time. That looked a little more controlled. This is a little more like just walking through the forest. Even though you can tell that this trail is here for a reason. Oh, look, there's a little bridge. Let me check the time. 3:25. I can just walk for a little bit. Like I say, this just gets me off my tail and gets me out. So that looks pretty neat little walking bridge. I'm sorry I haven't even been paying that much attention to what kind of shot I've been getting. Let's go this way. And the really great thing, oh yeah, there's the water's edge right there. The great thing about this is, you take a bathroom break, you just take one. Yeah, there's Lake Murray right there. See if we can get a good shot of the water here. Oh yeah, it does pretty much end right here. Pretty good sized lake from what I know of. So you can see that stone there, that's just like the stone that they use for those structures. This looks so secluded. I mean, I know it's really technically not, but it just kind of looks like your own little lagoon here, even though that still stretches way off that way and goes around that corner, go back around that corner over there. But just looking right here, this just looks like you're on Gilligan's Island or something. I've done a couple of these little nature walk kind of things before, and Tim from Breaking the Shell brought up a good point one day. He said, you know, there's some people that aren't able to get out and do stuff like this, and they like to see, you know, lakes and nature, you know, these nature walks and stuff like that, but they're not able to go do it themselves, and it's a good way for them to get to see it. I was like, well, that's a good point. So every now and then, if I can help somebody out and just show them some of this beautiful scenery around here, and then plus, you know, one of the great things about YouTube is we reach people from all over the world. You know, a lot of you may not be able to get to Lake Murray outside Marietta, Oklahoma. Even if you did make it to Oklahoma, might not be any reason for you to go to Lake Murray. So now you get to see it, or at least part of it. Well, I'm thinking that trail don't really go anywhere. Yeah, that just kind of ends. That's not really a trail, so I don't want to get lost in the forest. Especially since I got to be somewhere here in a couple hours. I'll just turn around and go back the same way I came in. I'll give you another look at these trees. Here's somebody talking. Somebody else is coming down this way, right? Okay, let me take us back this way. Well, I was going to walk across this bridge because I thought maybe there was a trail there. That trail didn't seem to really go anywhere either. So, like I say, I'm going to go ahead and go back this way. Ugh. Let me go ahead and keep taking video, but oh, look at that. Just kind of fill the time, even though we've already walked this way. That looks like one good crunch could ruin somebody's day walking down through here. Like that tree's had better days. It's a nice little place, especially for something that wasn't even planning on doing. So I've never been out here before. And on the off chance that I don't find anything, I'm going to go ahead and look if I don't find anything else. Because I'll end it here. Yeah, well, hopefully the wind's not blowing too hard. I'm going to go ahead and give this a proper ending. Didn't really find any other trails. There may be more out here, but like I said, I don't really know my way around out here. This is a spur of the moment thing. But I did see this out by the lake where you can get jet skis and stuff like that. They've got a nice little park here. Got a snow cone stand over there. Probably a little area where you can swim. So it's a nice little lake, nice little place to come out and do your water activities. So if you ever happen to be around Marietta, Oklahoma, want to check out Lake Murray, it's a pretty nice little place. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, not necessarily in that order, and I will see you next time. End of Big Poop.